The attack just does not click. The gaffer is hanging by a thread, and 4 points already thrown away have put everything on the line. Meanwhile, a striker pushed aside could actually be the key Sheffield United have foolishly wasted. And what? If I told you that former managers are already on the radar and the club might be digging itself into an even deeper hole, stick around till the end, because I will show you the 3 moves that could shape the Blades season. Subscribe and drop a like. I will get straight to the sore spot hurting every Sheffield United supporter. Tom Cannon, the 22-year-old striker who arrived in January with all the hype, has become a right pain for the board. And do you know why? Because Preston North, and yes, Preston North End, made 2 bids for him and United simply brushed them off. How can a club desperate for results turn down offers for a player who can hardly find his boots on the pitch? I reckon this call could cost the Blades dearly. He has managed just 1 goal in 18 matches since arriving. Meanwhile, at Stoke City, he bagged 11 in 25 on loan. And guess what? At Preston North End in 22, he hit 8 in 22. Coincidence? Not at all. The board held on to him past the transfer window. And now what? Now they must wait until January to try and offload a problem, draining wages and taking up a squad place. Could this stubbornness end up costing United their place in the championship? And speaking of dodgy calls, let's face the elephant in the room. BOMBSHELLS is hanging by a thread. 4 matches, 4 defeats, Sheffield United rooted to the bottom of the championship. How many more chances will the board give? Chris Wilder, the man who won the fans over, left by mutual consent in the summer. But was it not a mistake to part ways with the bloke who managed over 300 games for the club? Now Selles has just 1 shot, beat Ipswich Town in the next round. If he loses, I doubt even the international break will save the Spaniard. From the axe. The hierarchy may want to give him time, but time is a luxury a bottom club does not have. And here comes the bit that will make every blade shiver. 4 names are on the shortlist, and one of them makes it clear that sometimes fate just bangs on the door. Michael Carrick, who took Middlesbrough from 21st up to 4th. The man knows how to haul a side out of the mud, but would he fancy the challenge at Bramall Lane? Steve Cooper, jobless since November, with promotion to the Premier League on his CV from his Nottingham Forest days. Could he sort out United's toothless attack? Sean Dyche, championship specialist, who got Burnley promoted back in 2016. And here's a tasty twist. He once played a reserve game for Sheffield United in 1994 fate. Or what? But the name that has every Blade's heart racing and aching is Chris Wilder. Could the return of the most cherished manager in recent memory be inevitable? I would say yes. Over 300 matches in charge, knows the ground, knows the fans, knows every corner of Bramall Lane. Some supporters have never stopped thinking about him since he left, especially after this dreadful start. Here is the harsh truth. Sheffield United are stuck at a dangerous crossroads. Tom Cannon wasting away on the bench while the attack misfires, a boss who cannot stamp his style, and a board that might be thinking more with their hearts than with all their heads. Was keeping Cannon really the right call? Was letting Wilder go too hasty? Does Selles deserve more time? These choices could shape not only this season, but the Blades' future for years. Preston North End tried twice for Cannon and were turned down. Now imagine if he bangs them in over there while United keeps struggling up front. That would be the last straw for a fan base already on edge. And more, with Danny Roll already ruling himself out, options are running thin. Pressure is piling. Up, time is ticking, and every winless match drags the Blades closer to an even darker hole. Now I want your say on the first story. Did Sheffield United blunder by knocking back Preston North End's offers for Tom Cannon? Leave a comment if you reckon he can still turn it round, or if it would have been smarter to cash in and bring in fresh blood. On the second story, does BOMBSHELLS deserve more time to get his ideas across, or should the board act now? And more importantly, out of Michael Carrick, Steve Cooper, Sean Dyche, and Chris Wilder, who would you back to take the reins at Bramall Lane? Share it down below. And the big one, do you reckon Wilder's return would be the golden fix or just a nostalgic punt that could backfire? I want every Blades view in the comments. If you've made it this far, it means you truly care about Sheffield United's future. That is why I invite you to join this passionate Blades community. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and give that cheeky like. It really helps the channel grow. Here you will always get the hottest news, the sharpest takes, and the most heated debates about everything Sheffield United. Don't miss a single video because every detail could be key to understanding where the club is heading. Stay tuned, because tomorrow there will be even more explosive Blades news. Till next time, and may Sheffield United be blessed.